Any other players? Again, mics on both sides. In the middle.
Brevin, you didn't have many baskets tonight, but you had 3 big threes. What was kind of it like for you out there last time, and just know that your threes kind of swung momentum in the first and second half?
You know, I was just having a good time doing the same thing I've been doing, the last few games, just going out, being aggressive, playing hard, and, shots having to fall in that beginning. Started off well, my 2-pointers were off today, so that was unfortunate, but, take what you get, I guess.
Jeff.
Dimitri, quick question. You jumped on them early, 14-3 and then 27-11, but then your offense probably wasn't nearly as efficient as you would like. So probably not as impressive a victory as you would have wanted, but tied for first place. What's the overall feeling now after tonight?
We're not done yet. We got one more to go. And it's going to be a tough game at Indiana on Saturday. So we're tied for first. It's a great feeling, but we got to get back to the drawing board. There's still a lot of things that we can clean up. And Indiana's going to play hard, especially on their home court. And then coming off a win tonight, they're going to be a little bit juiced up and ready to knock us off. So we got to come with our A game.
Jim.
You haven't had many of these games during this streak where you've had to kind of, grind out with defense. Was that area of the court better tonight than it has been recently, would you say?
Definitely. I think there was one stretch where they got a lot of good looks inside there early in the first set that kind of got them confidence and got them rolling. But for the most part, they could really lock down that end. And you know what? That's over our winning streak. We shot the ball really well. And so sometimes it's good to win in other ways. We love to always hit our shots. When it comes down to it, you play both ends of the floor, and you can win games on both ends of the floor. So just continue to fine-tune things, and like me said, got a lot more work to do.
Jeff.
Brevin, Dimitri said kind of go back and go back to the drawing board and look what you can fix. What do you think needs to be tweaked a little bit between now and the last regular season game, and there'll be a lot on the line Saturday?
I think a lot of it comes down to ball movement. I'm looking, we got 8 assists on our 23 field goals, so Meach, for the most part, has been doing a really good job, getting the ball out, getting us in good spots. Today we got a little stagnant. We didn't really help him in some situations, and I think that's the biggest thing is, we got to keep moving on offense, giving opportunities, for get assists, ball popping, and eventually it'll make everything else easier if that ball's moving around. Defense has got to shift more, so.
Zach.
Brett, you guys have been through everything you've been through this year. To be in this position now, 1 win away from a Big Ten title, what does that mean?
Oh, man. It's a blessing for so many reasons. Going back to the summer, going through the season, just how our teams stick together and really come together. And now we have an opportunity, to play for the Big Ten regular season title. And that's why you come to school in Wisconsin. That's why we all wanted to put the W on our chest to have these sort of opportunities. And you know what? With what we've been through, just makes you appreciate the moment and appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate the relationships with your teammates and your coaching staff. And man, it's something that we're really looking forward to and something we don't take for granted. I think that's kind of the biggest thing that we've learned over this year. Don't take anything for granted, especially a moment and an opportunity like this. Because like I said, this is why you come to Wisconsin, to compete for championships in the Big Ten and the national tournament. We put ourselves in a position to do that. And now we just go out there and take it.
Jeff.
Dimitri, when you guys were 6-6 in the league, I don't know if you looked at the standings and realized where you were and what you had to do to kind of get back in this. When did you look up at the standings or feel we have a legitimate mathematical shot to catch someone? And when did you realize that it was a legitimate chance and not just a dream?
Obviously, after we started winning games. Honestly, I don't know back when we were 6-6 if any of us had this kind of in mind where other teams were in the standings, but we just stuck together. And that's when we started to take off. We took a couple bumps here, even in this little stretch that we've had, but the biggest thing is that we stuck together, and that's how we've done this streak going, really. And there's still a lot more to go, a lot more basketball to be played this year. So we're excited. We still got a lot of work, but we're gonna get it done.
Jeff.
For Pritzl, your little video about Ballard replacing you and all that stuff. What did it mean to you guys to see him score in the last minute?
It was great. He was a little gun shy. You know, he talks a lot about his ability to come off pin downs like Reggie Miller and knock down threes. And, you know, he came out and he got a little hesitant out there and he got a little nervous, I think. So he let his nerves get the best of him. But, you know, he was able to get a bucket, which we all really happy about. He might have traveled to get there, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is he got his name in that scorebook. And I'm proud of him. He battles every day on scout team. A lot of times he's the guy I'm guarding in scout, so I get the best. I just get to go at him every day. And, you know, he's been a big part of, you know, our success, our team, our like cohesiveness. You know, he's a great guy for that. You know, it was great to get him in the game. You know, let him have his moment. You want me to say more?
He said he traveled.
Oh yeah, oh God, yeah.
It was a good, great no call.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, a couple of years ago when Jordan Smith was here against Michigan, he checked in, he got a rebound, and they called it the most phantom foul I've ever seen. So, you know, refs understand, and, you know, it was great that they kind of let that blatant travel go.
Anything else for the players? All right, thanks, guys.
But he sauced the layup.